It's Friday, it's the 20th of May. I got the date wrong in the last video, I know. Sorry I haven't been making videos for a little while. I've been very busy making the garden at my house. And I'm looking forward to sharing that with you, but not till next year. Not till spring next year. There's a reason for that, and I can't go into it. So it's all secret squirrel stuff. Now I haven't neglected this plot. In fact, I've been running down here when time allows. I mean, it's lunchtime now, just to get things going. So let's have a quick update. The onions looking all right, and we've got little coriander plants coming up. You may remember I do not like coriander, but Jake does, so that'll keep him happy. The trip was obviously part of the performance. The garlic, elephant garlic, is looking superb. In fact, it looks more like leeks than the leeks do. They are fattening up. I'm very pleased with that since I put them in last year. What did I have in here? Chinese spring onions. They are starting to come up. Hooray! I don't know if you can see that. It's more like grass. I'm just going to pause while this train goes, and then a bit of a jump cut into another part of the garden, the cornfield. Nothing doing yet, but I think in the little cold frame we have some corn to look at. So nothing there yet. Around to this side we have carrots, little carrots, and we should be able to tell whether my thinning strategy worked. They're not too bad. They're kind of spaced out in the sand here. It's easy to see them against this sand. And the mooli, wow, the mooli is looking great. We've got secondary leaves. We've got a few bug bites on them. That's looking good. I put this up temporarily because of pigeons, but I think it's other bugs that are getting them. And the horseradish is now happy horseradish, netted off from the pigeons again. This was being pecked to pieces. I'm not going to be able to harvest that this year. Having dug it up and looked at the roots, there's nothing there. I've glimpsed the polytunnel. We'll come to that. That looks good. And then we've got what are these? Rhubarb? No, cauliflower. I don't know why it says rhubarb. Collies are looking all right. I can't remember if I uploaded this netting video. I did a couple of videos which I've just canned. These are looking good. No slugs. The sunflowers, 50% attrition rate on those. This is a pigeon jail. Stop pigeons coming in. The peas, half of those are coming up really well. And beyond that, I've weeded that already. The other peas, not so happy. Let's take that twig off. We've got, what have we got in here? We've got Romanesco. Oh, I've got a hoverfly on my hand. This netting, which was horrible to put up, is doing its job. And over here we have, apart from collapse netting, parsnips. Yeah, maybe a few parsnips. And then definitely some beetroot. I don't know if you can see that. I can't see what's on the monitor. Definitely some beetroot coming up. And then the polytunnel. Well, I think a big reveal, because this is going to need water. Look at that, we have Asian salads and then mixed salads here, and then in between that we've got we have spinach at the end, and we have these Japanese I can't remember what they are. Japanese things. You think I'd know that one. And the tomatoes I've moved from the cold frame into here. I can see a lot of growth. Here we go. Look. And they are desperate for a drink, so just in time to catch them. These little leaf salads are looking great. Everything's growing, but everything's got to be ignored while I'm doing the garden. Oh, and well, I might have some gardening to do here this weekend. The potatoes have shot up. let's have a look at those. So these are going to need mounding up. Look at that. I'm quite pleased with that. That's a nice row of potatoes, and potatoes are my favourite vegetable. Fantastic. Now the cold frame hopefully isn't full of dried up little seedlings. It has been a week since I've been down here. Nope, they're still moist and ready to go. Chilies doing well in these pots so far. I think it's too cold to put them out. We had hail in this week. What do we got there? Nothing going on there. A pea, an ambassador pea needs to go out. Rhubarb, not quite ready to go out. And down here, beans will need a bit of a going. And the sweet corn I mentioned, well, that's getting there. Not ready to go out yet. Down the bottom, catnip. Nothing else. Oh, I've got a sprout. What's that one? I can't read what that says. March, hang on. Jalapenos. I've got extra peppers. It's like ordering a pizza. My makeshift arboretum is doing all right. Beeches, maples, and around the back. Oh, it's growing up. I'm going to have to cut back some of this brambly stuff. This field maple, which is kind of my pride and joy when it comes to the trees, is looking super. The little oak is being munched. And then this one up here, I'm not sure what that is. I think, not sure, hazel maybe. But that seems to have rooted quite successfully. So it's all looking good, and it's been neglected for a week, and it's not too bad. So I'm very pleased with that. Now, quick water, and then go back to work. Okay, it's gardener's question time, effectively. This is next to the apple tree. I have no idea what it is. It's very interesting. Look at that, star-like, and it's got these, they're like swans swimming together with their necks up. And whorl, W-H-O-R-L type leaves. Let's go back to the biology classes at school. That's rather interesting. I've never seen that before, but you might have, in which case, tell me what it is. I'm up by the wildflower area at the moment. Not very wildflowery, but I can definitely see some weeds. Definitely see some weeds. Not a disaster. Oh! The leftover potatoes I had and chucked in here are doing alright too. And the strawberries, they're starting to flower at the back, but I kind of don't want them to flower this year. I do want strawberries, but I don't want them to flower this year. I want to put all the energy into growing. So I am going to do something awful and pick off these flowers for this year. That makes me feel bad, but it'll be for the good in the long run. There we go. Right. Now watering time. Just checking on the bluebells. They've gone over, but they're so much better than last year since I cleared the weeds and setting seed, which is nice. Watering is done. Everything's looking pretty fecund and green and growing, which is great. Even though I only have a short time to visit them. Time to pop back to work now, and then it's weekend. Oh, hang on! I just spotted another thing. Look at that. Is this the same sort of thing? Purple version. Looks like it, but that's very nice. All these little treasures that just pop up. What a good little garden. Okay, that's it for this week. Short and sweet. But thank you very much for watching. I'll try not to leave it so long next time, and we'll see you in a week or two time. Bye.